Why has Gyökeres not signed for Arsenal? Why has Arsenal not confirmed the deal? Why hasn't it not been completed? This video I'm going to be talking about if Manchester United hijack the Gyökeres to Arsenal move and instead sign Gyökeres for them as their main striker. And before I start, do like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know, is Gyökeres worth about 80 million that he's going to go for? And let me know down in the comments below. So currently right now, Gyökeres, he hasn't signed for Arsenal yet, and it's been about like 2 weeks. They haven't settled Sporting and Arsenal. The contract that's been confirmed, that's been done ages ago, and apparently it was said that Gyökeres only wants Arsenal. And now what's happened, all that's left to do is Arsenal and Sporting to land on a offer, and we're still waiting on that. And that's the main thing that needs to be happened, and then it's all but confirmed. And it's taken about 1-2 weeks, and I'm not an Arsenal fan, I'm a Chelsea fan. If I was an Arsenal fan, I start to get a bit worried. Not too worried though, I still use the get him. There's an off chance someone else could go and swoop in for Gyokeres. And currently Gyokeres, he only wants Arsenal, but Manchester United, they still have a big pull, could they go for him? So let's say Man United went for Gyokeres. All they had to do was they probably make the offer, whatever Sporting wants, they probably match that and say, yeah, we'll go for that. And then all they needed for Gyokeres. And Gyokeres, yes, it would be a downward move, but it would be too downward. It's Manchester United, and they got Mbeumo and Cunha, and they definitely could have Gyokeres up front and probably happy working with them a lot. But it is a bit of a downgrade. Like currently right now, because of the squads. But I think he could have a chance of going. And let's say Gyokeres did say yes. How is he going to fit? Well, the deal will be around probably 80 million euros. And if Manchester United got him, Amorim, he's already played with him. He knows how Gyokeres likes, where he plays, how he wants to play, what's his best position, how much goals you can get out of him, what's the best way to get the most use out of him. And so he already knows that, really knows what he's like. So Gyokeres, he probably wouldn't be opposed to going with Amorim. And why haven't Manchester United already gone in for him? That's the main thing I'm confused about. Maybe they spent already too much on Mbeumo and Cunha. I think it altogether is like 150, 160 million pounds for both of them together. And maybe that's why they haven't gone for Gyokeres. I think they should really go for Gyokeres. And let's say they did, what would their front three look like? Well, they'll have Mbeumo on the right. Cunha, he'll be playing somewhere in behind them. And you'll have Gyokeres up front. And in that attack will be really, really scary, and they'll definitely have a case to be having one of the best attacks in the league if Gyokeres did go. And all they need to do is get Gyokeres to go and say, yeah, I'm a Man United. And if they do that, it will be one of the biggest swoops, or at least one of the most recent biggest swoops in football transfer history. And all they need is Gyokeres to go. And if he does go, I think they won't win the league. It's not going to be like a Robin Van Persie situation. But I feel like he'll definitely get them into the top 6. He'll probably get about like 20-25 goals in that squad. And because Mbeumo is there as well. And I feel like genuinely, they're not in any European competition. They could genuinely get top 6, top 5 if Gyökeres does go. If he doesn't, I think they'll probably go to 8th or 7th. But I feel like they should really sign Gyökeres, and he'd be great up front. And do you think this will actually happen? Manchester United will hijack the Arsenal deal? I don't think so, to be honest. I feel like they should, but first of all, they don't have enough money. And Gyökeres already says he wants to go Arsenal. But let's say United did come, I feel like he won't be like, yeah, I'm gonna go United. I feel like he'll say, I'll wait a week for Arsenal, or he'll say that, or a bit of him, like at the back of his mind, he'll be like, maybe I should go United. You know, I love this manager I played under. Has a decent squad. They could probably build around me. At the same time, he's probably thinking, I'm in my prime right now. I want the best players around me. I want to compete for titles, win trophies. You're not going to do that at Arsenal, are you? But you probably have a better chance of doing it than Manchester United. And so I don't think in the end Gyokeres will want to go to United. And that's my opinion. What do you think? Could you like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know. Will United try and hijack the Arsenal move and try and get Gyokeres? Let me know down in the comments below.